Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to my show, my channel. It's been an eventful night, if I might say the least, or the day. You all seen the dump since yesterday, and a lot of YouTubers, of course, have been going on and talking about the dump, correlating it with the S&P, the stock market, of course, saying that we are still correlated. I won't say we are correlated or not. I won't go into that, whether we are or not, but I'm assuming they're using small time frames, but I haven't checked. But I'm assuming they're using small time frames. So whether we are correlated or not, I don't know. But it's been eventful, especially for me, since I just made yesterday a video about 13970, and today, and that, right after the video, started going down. So what's happening? So let's check out. Now we're gonna do some tech analysis, find where the price is going. Is it still going to the target I said it's gonna go, or going to another target? So we're gonna figure that out, and yeah. So here we are right now on this. I don't know what I'm gonna call this. This is not accumulation, actually. This is more consolidation, or some undecisive pattern where it doesn't know what's gonna go do. But now we have this little nice pump over here after we came back from the dump, right? It was a nice V-shaped dump, if you call that. And we jumped above here because we broke some important trend lines. And that was this one over here. Let me use magnet on that one, just so you know I'm serious about this, Okay, we're gonna use magnet. And we're gonna, why is not magnet? Oh, because I don't have anything on. There we go. We use magnet on this, and you see here, touch, and once it broke it like just shot up to 13,300. Yeah, 13,300, and then it came a little bit back down. I think now it's gonna try to do some of those steps, like let me draw it for you, just so you can see it better. It's gonna do like this, steps. See that? Yeah, I think it's gonna try to do some of those, or maybe just go like this. Is hourly, right? So maybe like this. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna do, how it's gonna get there. But the target, as always, not as always yesterday, is somewhere around here, right? Oh, there. So you're gonna do bam, up there. So that's the plan. And how it's gonna get there, I'm gonna show you, and I'm also gonna show you new line today. Very important line that corresponds to the 13,970 target, and I hope we hit that one. So let's start with the line. First, we have to zoom out. Zooming out is very important when you're doing technical analysis, and it doesn't help you on 1 hourly because you cannot zoom enough. Like, you still can't see anything. Like, this is why people fail when they're doing stocks or something like that. They don't zoom out. You always have to zoom out. The big trending lines, that's what you want to find. So we're gonna go on the daily here, and this is far enough. It's gonna give us what we want, what I'm gonna show you right now. And we're gonna put our last target line over here. This is the 13,970 line that we had from the last time, right? Remember that? Remember my last video? If you didn't watch my last video, go check the last video. And now what I'm gonna draw here is a new trend line that's gonna hit it right here where the target is, okay? And just to prove it to you, first I'm gonna set the vertical line on the target where it has to hit. This is daily, so during the day or day after, maybe you can draw 2 lines. Okay, today or tomorrow, yeah. We're gonna hit 13,970. That's the plan, maybe. So let's see the line I'm talking about. Let's see the line, and where we're gonna draw the line. We're gonna use the big, what's this called? Extended line. We're gonna use the extended line, and we're gonna draw it from, because we have to find the line first. That's the important, the hard part with this, You have to find the line, but once you found the line, you can relax, make money. So we found the line. I did it for you. You're gonna use this wick over here. And now, which wick do we use to make the line to go right here? And you can already see it, like there. Bam! See it? So it hits here, it goes a little bit over there. We're not gonna go into that because that's not important. The line can be broken up and down, doesn't really matter. It only matters if the wicks and the tops hits the line from either side. Then you have your line, okay? That's what all these how to do trend line videos get wrong, you know. They're like, it has to be like this. No. It just has to hit the line. And the longer the line is, the more time it's hit, both from upside to downside, doesn't matter. It is a really important line. And look at this line. All the way down here, hits on the tops here, tries to break it here once, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, couldn't, gets rejected, gets back down, picks up some stop losses right over here, now picks up new people, and new people push it above up here, but now line, look at where it crosses here. We gotta zoom into this, we gotta zoom in. You gotta see this. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. See this? Isn't this beautiful? First of all, where is the price? I think price label. Yeah, I'm gonna put price label right over here. 13,945. 39. So we are only $5 away from our target. At no. That's a lot more than our target. That's $5, $10, $25 away from our target. But if you move this to this line over here, how far are we? Right, just above it, 39.72, 973. So $2-3 away from our target tomorrow. So today we are away $25. Tomorrow we are away $3 from the top line here. So I think this area over here might be very, very important for today and tomorrow. So watch out for that. Now we got a sponsor Cola Lit. Oh, that's good shit. Oh, it's better than I don't know what. So we are $3 away from our target, and that's really nice, don't you think? Really nice. So we figured that this area over here, importante, okay? So we have these 2 targets, and that's why we're still sticking to our targets, and we can see it's going up, so all good. The targets are good, everything is good. We're gonna delete these 2 because we don't need them anymore, right? We don't need them anymore. The price now, let's zoom in on the price. Look, it's 13,300, exactly 13,300, and it looks like it's going up. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna watch price action on this bar over here. This is daily bar. We're gonna watch the price action. I'm gonna try to explain to you the steps, how they happen, and why I'm saying we are gonna get up in the steps. And steps are gonna be something like this, but not on the daily. It's gonna be more on the hourly or 5-minute chart, like, because the daily is just gonna look like this. It's just gonna go straight up here, or maybe gonna lit here next day and then hit the target, right? But when you zoom in, and zooming in is also important. Sometimes you gotta zoom out. A lot of times you gotta zoom out to find the really good lines, like the yellow one, the trend line. You have to zoom out, but to follow the market, to follow where you're gonna buy in, like, are you gonna buy in at 13,287? That's the price at now, or are you gonna wait to fall down a bit, or maybe you just gonna FOMO in? Like, what are you gonna do? That, because you already know, maybe I just want to buy in, I just want to go. Good, you want to go, zoom in, and I'm gonna show you what I mean with zooming in. So let's just see the line for the last time, because it's a beautiful line. The trend line we just drew, it's a beautiful trend line. We love it, we need it, we want it. Oh, look at us. Like, how many people show you this? Okay, maybe a lot of people, I don't know. Okay, so let's zoom in on the what we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with hourly chart. Okay, hourly chart, and that's what happening is the 2 bars. It just started like 1 hour ago. See, it went up here, now it went here, and now it's trading on the 2nd hour, but it's still not good enough. It's still not good enough. And to see the steps, you have to have something. You have to have a moving averages, because moving averages will tell you when to buy, when not to buy, and stuff like that. See here, we're gonna use the 4 moving averages: the 20, the 50, the 100, and the 400. They are really important. But on the hourly, they're just starting to move. They just start to move. You see the red line here, that's the 20, the yellow 50, the blue 100, and the purple is 200. Those are my colors. You do yours colors, I'll do my colors. But I understand that color can be really personal thing for you and me, and some says, oh, you should use this, you should use that. But like, I've been like using these colors for a long time, so I tried switching the colors, but in my mind, like everything is wrong. So I like them, you know. Red is 20, it's the important one. The yellow is the 50, you know. The blue is 100, nobody watches that one, that's why it's blue, you know. And then the purple one, like, I don't know. But we are still didn't zoom in enough. It's still 1 hourly, and this has only been going for 2 hours, so I think we're gonna go down to the 5 hourly line. And even here, you can see that it's starting happening what I'm telling you about the CHAD steps. The steps, man, the steps are important. You see here, the 20 starts moving upwards. Maybe I should draw this. The 20 is starting moving upwards, right? The 50 is following it slowly, and then the 100, and of course the 200 is slowly. But this is on the 5-minute chart, so this is actually going quite fast. So it will go something like this until the price hits the line. And it's gonna do one of two things. It will either bounce off the line and go to the next target, and then wait for the 20 again to hit it before it goes up again. That's why you get these steps. But at one point it just went too much, and then it waits for the next line. And you will see that it goes like something like this and hits here, both of the lines, and then maybe pops up. And then you get steps. And other times it will wait for all the 3 lines, maybe even go with them and then pop up. But we won't discuss, I think that's something you have to do, like what's it called, intuition. Like I can't explain like when this is gonna happen or which line are gonna hit first and when it's gonna bounce. But you have to know the market, you have to know the sentiment of the market, and you just kind of feel it, like I think it's gonna bounce off. And especially if this line goes down here and price goes down below it and gets rejected right away, that's a really good sign. When something gets rejected, doesn't matter if it's going up or down. Rejection is always good, just like we saw now with the latest dump yesterday. It was rejected, and rejections are always good. But then we had a rejection like a few days ago also that wasn't that good, and you know. So that's why I'm saying we're gonna get CHAD steps up to 13,972. $2 off. 72. That's the new target. That's the new target. And we're gonna see how that pans out. But on the moving averages, you can't actually this is 5-hourly chart, you can see it. Maybe I can find an example for you so you know what I'm talking about. Okay, here's the small example of the CHAD. Yeah, it's not small, it's a big example. You see here the price goes up, hits the red line, pops up more and goes in, right? Now since the price jumped a lot, then even though it hit the line, the red line, it just went down below it. It hit the yellow line, the 50, it went below it. Now it came to the 100 line, it held it, and now it's waiting for the 200. So now all 4 lines are together, and so the price moves further up. It goes with the price, it holds the 200 line, and that's important, especially on the 5-minute line, to hold the 200 line. It sees that the line is holding. See here, it bounced down, it tries to go down, but it cannot go down. It comes back on the line, jumps up, tries to break the line on down again. It held the line. That's like 2 confirmations, and then it went back on the 20 line, moved up, and the same thing happens again and again and again. And then you get these CHAD steps, man. These CHAD steps is just like hits line, goes up, hits line, goes up, hits line, until at one point it just start going, and then the 200 is not holding anymore or something like that. Well, this 200 actually held a lot of times, like, but it also got broken. But it isn't actually completely. It isn't completely getting destroyed. So all good so far. So far, all good. So let's get our daily up. Let's zoom in one last time on the daily. And before we can go to 13,970, there is one more line we have to cross. One more line we have to cross, and it's really obvious line. It's easy to spot, it's easy to see. I don't have to tell you this. It's this line over here. You see it yourself, I see it myself, everybody sees it. Everybody who knows anything about any technical analysis knows that certain lines, you have to cross them. You have to cross them with a purpose, with courage, break them, destroy them. So if it starts rejecting this line, you know, I'm gonna be worried. But I don't think it's gonna be rejecting this line. And this line is at, let's put the price where the price should be, right here, 13,418, 13,400. So that's the price so first of all, once we break this line over here, 13,350, let me put it for you there, 13,350. Once we break that target, we are already bullish. So the next is breaking this trend line at 13,418, and after that, if we can break both of those two lines and use them as support, I think 13,000, let me put it here, 13,970, yeah, 72, you know, that's gonna be the target. That's gonna be our, what do you want to call it, the profit-taking target. Well, profit-taking target is like anywhere above this line, so wherever you feel comfortable. But is there a bearish scenario? How far do we have to have that? And I just watched the video of Crypto today. Guy knows his trend lines, you know how to put the stop losses. So he put the stop losses. If you watch his video today, Crypto, I don't know if you follow him. If you watch his crypto video today, you'll see that he talks about how he put the stop loss not right below the triangle, but a little more below, because he saw that it could go lower and he didn't want to be stopped out yet. Now, first of all, you can lose a lot of profits that way. But second of all, if you already have a lot of profits and can afford to sacrifice them, then it's good, you know. But that's a judgmental thing. I won't go into that, but he knows his line. So where do you put your stop losses here? Well, let's look quickly at the chart and just see if we were to trade this. Where will we put stop loss? Well, the first thing is we don't want to get a lower low below this, because we had a low here, right? Then a higher low. This was higher low because the price here is higher than this one. So all three times we had higher lows. And once we get a lower low, I think that should be it. I think that at least in the short term, that should be it. Especially if you also check the RSI and see how the price is moving there. That should be it. That should be the nail in the coffin for this one right now. So my stop loss would be something around there, 12,763. Depends on where, but I mean, if you bought in here, you're not gonna put your stop loss here and go into minus, you know. But if you already have a runner that you can let go a bit behind, you know, and continue upwards, maybe this is the lowest, 12,763. But I don't know. I think already that 13,273 is a good profit-taking level. And the problem is that the upside for me right now, it's not that big. Like, it's how many percent on the upside do we have? How many percent? We have like 5% on the upside. I mean, 5% in Bitcoin. You have to wonder, is it that are we gonna break it today? Will that happen? The 5%, more than 5% today, tomorrow, and the weeks coming. I think we're gonna have a correction sooner or later. We had a like huge run here from down here 9.8 to almost 14. So I think we are up for a new correction. I think this was the first correction of the bull market. And I've been thinking about it since my last video. I don't know, it was last video before that. We had like correction here that was on 22%, yeah. And I think that's the first correction. So I think some correction here is expected. Something from maybe, where is 20%, maybe even 30%, something like, maybe even more than this one, you know, I don't know. But if we are gonna get the same correction, 22% like the last time, like targets at 11.8, I got still my reasons for I think the target is gonna be at 11.7, 11.8 or something like that. Good buying for the next time, and I think around November, 1st of November, 2nd November, I'm gonna make the video about that because I got some theories about that. Anyways, that's what we are thinking for this today, tomorrow. days to come. We have this target at 39.72, so take that with a spoon, you know, or a small spoon. I don't know what's the correct term is. Don't you do you, I do me, you do your stop losses, I do my stop losses, not a financial advice and all that. Have fun.